Scotland is very beautiful. The first time I've experienced winter as well.
Yes. This video maybe one day when we share that
Yeah.
he or she can find it out.
Yeah.
What you're talking about. Hi everyone, this is Ling. Welcome back to my channel. Exploring Scotland almost to the end, but today is my special episode. I'm at the University of Dundee. Together, I invite another Chevener, Angela. I'm very happy to invite her to this episode and let's explore some of our journeys in Dundee and in the United Kingdom.
Hi everyone, my name is Angela. I am a Chevener as well, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Welcome, Angela. So the first question came to my mind. I'm very curious about where you come from, especially before you apply for Chevening program. What did you do?
So I live and grew up in Kenya. I was working in Kenya just before I came to do my LLM program here in Dundee, Scotland. So I worked at a law firm and I was in the projects and energy practice. So back at the law firm, we'd advise a lot of different stakeholders in the infrastructure projects, so outside energy, as well as for some energy projects. So that's how I got introduced into the renewable energy space, and that's what inspired my choice, of course, here in Dundee.
You know, actually, I work in energy industry as well. So I'm from renewable energy. I work for a solar company. Just a very interesting question, a small follow-up. Tell me about the city you live and something which is related to renewable energy or solar. Tell me something personal that you know, experienced before, like solar panels, etc.
I live in Nairobi, which is the capital city of Kenya. And in Kenya, there are a couple of institutions that have solar power, solar PV panels on the rooftops. And there's an academic institution in particular that has a solar PV and uses that as captive power and ends up selling the excess to the national utility, which is Kenya Power and Lighting Company.
We know that it has been a very competitive journey for me and for you as well. I'm a fellow program, you are a scholarship program.
Yeah.
It's similar but different. So I'm very curious to know, before you arrived in UK, how was that? And tell me about that.
I found out about Chevening while I was still in high school, so I always wanted to apply, but I only applied after I got a bit of experience, just because I was trying to figure out what kind of master's degree I wanted to major in. So I finally applied around August last year, which was 2024. I think, as you said, it was a very competitive journey, but I think one thing I really loved was that the other people who were applying for the Chevening Scholarship were very helpful. You know, we would have groups where we talk about our applications and try to have like mock interviews.
Support each other.
Exactly, yeah, they were very supportive. So we got our results, I think, around February of 2025. And so we were shortlisted for the interview stage. And then around June, we got our final results. And so I started prepping to start my September semester.
And then, finally, you brought the tickets, you arrived in UK. I don't know if it's the first time you have been in UK, you can tell me more. And then how did you find after you becoming officially, let's say, a Chevener?
So it was my first time in the UK, actually. I have traveled to Europe before, but only for a short period of time. So this is absolutely different. The first time I've lived away from home. The first time I've experienced winter as well.
Yes.
So it's quite exciting because, you know, Scotland is very beautiful. There's a very diverse group of people. So I've really enjoyed meeting people from different countries, learning about their culture, also introducing them to the culture back at home.
Yeah.
So I've really enjoyed that. It takes a little bit of adjusting, but if you're because our Chevening community is still very intact, it's very easy to, you know, ask any questions or basically just support each other. So it's been a very wonderful journey so far.
I have two follow-up questions. I guess both of us, we were at orientation day.
Yes.
It's a big celebration for the global Chevener together. Physically, finally, we met. And then we are kind of like living in different cities across the countries ever since. Tell me about how you felt about that particular day and all the journeys you had afterwards.
So the Chevening Orientation Day that happened in London was like a massive celebration, you know, it like everything came to like a culmination of this.
Yeah.
So
National flag.
yeah, everyone was dressed in like their like national regalia. Everyone looked beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah. And there were so many of us. There were so many people. But it was so beautiful to see that this is the community that you're exposed to, right? It's like a global community. And I made so many connections, people from different countries. I was actually in London a few weeks ago, and I was able to visit a museum with one of the Cheveners who's from Sierra Leone. So that's part of the kind of like you make friends from everywhere in the world.
I hope this video maybe one day when we share that
Yeah.
he or she can find it out.
Yeah.
You're talking about.
Yeah, so the Chevening orientation time was wonderful, and from that orientation, I think we were also able to mobilize and organize ourselves according to like sectors that we're in. So, for instance, the sustainability group was able to take a photo, you know, finally meet, and we're based off of that meeting, we're also organizing a few webinars, like trying to just discuss the future of energy and sustainability from the basis of like being in different countries, from different countries. Yeah.
I was in Edinburgh a couple of weeks ago. I managed to meet one of the Chinese Cheveners. She studies in University of Edinburgh. We all know Edinburgh is a very beautiful city. It's so magic to see such a prestigious university. So I had a kind of like a guided tour. I definitely know you that you have like a buddy who supports you and can show you around, like a tour guide and also a local. That's also, I believe, is the power of such Chevening communities.
Yeah.
For me, 3 months fellowship is really short.
Yeah.
I guess for you it's slightly longer, but not too much. What is your vision in the future when you graduate, and how you want to transfer the knowledge you learned to the future?
Yeah. So in my work as a lawyer in the renewable energy sector back at home, I realized that I was interested in learning about the economics and the commerciality of energy as a whole, as opposed to just the law. So that's how I ended up picking this program. And having just done one semester so far, I've been able to study courses such as economics of electricity and low carbon technologies, which you and I share.
Yes, you're a classmate, by the way.
Yeah. I've also done a course on downstream energy, which covers gas and oil as well. And I've also, another interesting course was the one on legal frameworks for international project financing. So all of this has just enabled me to tell a story. It's also raised a lot of questions for me, which is great because you don't just take things as they are. You tend to question things a little bit, and that I think improves any system. So just as a comparative, the UK electricity market is so wide, you know. For instance, they have a wholesale market. Back at home, we only have a single buyer, and that's an area of development possibly in the future. So I intend on taking all this technical and legal expertise I've gained in the energy sector and hopefully contribute meaningfully in Kenya and even just globally on the energy sector, just to see, because I have an understanding of the energy sector in Africa, in Kenya, and I would like to see how can we merge the learnings of the UK and see how we can improve the Kenyan system.
That's great and very ambitious. As our president, Chinese president, also pointed out the significant positioning for the Africa continent, especially great potential for energy transition in and going to happen in this continent, this magical place. How do you see, and from me as an individual and you, what maybe play a role fostering a better collaboration in energy perspective in China, Africa, or Kenya, China?
The number one path to collaboration for sure is technology. China is like at the forefront of energy technology, specifically solar. So I'd say that's a huge area for collaboration, especially with like battery, energy storage systems. Storage does a lot for a grid stability. So I think that would be one of the areas the two countries could collaborate in.
I also want to call back the classes we took together. We talk about LCOE. So we compare different kind of renewable energy technology, and solar is one of the lowest. LCOE, in terms of this methodology, apply deeply in a way we evaluate such competitiveness of the technology. So for instance, I come from solar. So I know very well right now, China, we produce, we manufacture, and we ship a lot of products around the world. We are looking for partnerships locally as well. For manufacturers, yes, but also we're trying to deploy the technology to local engineers from capacity buildings, etc. So I think the point of the technology is something that we can think broadly, meaning if you just need the technology happen on the ground, it just gave you it just brought you maybe job opportunities. But if you try to help develop this technology from learnings and from educating young generations, then younger Africans can actually develop their own knowledge, which will be benefit for, as you say, solar, but energy storage, and also maybe other renewable energy technology. Correct. I think this is a great idea. I can't wait to bring this excitement back to China after. But last but not least, I think, if I may continue, so what will be the message or the way you wanted to share to someone who wanted to apply for Chevening program, either for your scholarship or like for me, for research fellowship? What is the message you want to say to them?
Thank you. I know it can be scary. It can be scary just because it's very competitive, but you can do it. You know, do it afraid. Take a chance on yourself. Take a shot. And what's the worst that could happen? You know, you could get a no, but you try again, you know. And while you're applying, just be yourself. I think your personality is really what contributes the most to this very diverse program. Give it your best shot. Reach out to people who can help review your essays. A lot of people are very willing to help. So I think that would be my 2 cents for now, but please do feel free to reach out to me or Lynn.
Yes, and from my side, just one last comment. Connect. It's always about talking to people who from the same group, same cohort, and same communities. And that also gives a very beautiful ending for the conversations. Thank you again, Angela, for this lovely interview. And it's going to be one of my best episodes to explore Scotland and the Chevening journey. Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and I wish all you as well a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year 2026.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.